Hi everybody, it's Ross here and I have another locomotive video review. At least this time I got natural sunlight and it's not 11 p.m. outside. And just in case, I found my spare lamp. So the locomotive I have in question for you all today is Bachmann's GE 44-ton switcher. Now originally I did do a video review of this, but after checking out the recording again, I'm going, there's no way I'm doing a fourth video where it's that dark in a row. So here I am doing a redo. I'm not going to repackage it and unbox it. It's already here. And before I get to this little guy, let me just say I've been trying to find one of these for a long while. There's been a bunch on eBay. However, I found a seller in the US. I think they're called Star Hobbies. Forgive me if I can't get it right. But they had one in stock. They were starting to do international sales and stuff, but their system wasn't working, so I had to manually call them, see if they still had it, and they did. Now, with that out of the way, here's the diagram, dug out again, for the GE 44-ton switcher. There's little parts. Now, they say this is supposed to have a die-cast chassis, but it's not this. This is all plastic. I think they're referring to this, maybe? See in the camera. And I'm not sure if this has metal bearings or they're just fit-ins for the wheels. I'm not too sure, but I'm hoping the metal bearings. But there's the diagram and the big clunky Bachmann decoder. And of course, when looking up one of these, I tried to find a yellow and black one that matched the GE 70-ton switcher. So there's the GE 70-ton switcher. Now, I don't think this one ever came out in Canadian National Livery, but they had a yellow and black version of this one, but wasn't available at the store. Now, I could order online another chassis and do a switcheroo. However, there won't be much of a big difference. The yellow and black variant of this livery, without any numbers or road names, etc., has the exact same little plastic headlight flares. And some of the other ones, depending on the livery, will or will not have those headlight flares or deflectors or whatever they're properly called. Let's get this guy back out of the way. But straight out of the box, this thing is lovely detailed. Got all these separately applied handrails. We actually have a crew figure in it this time. Sadly, you can kind of see the board in there with the light. You can see it this thing with the camera. And yeah, you know, typical Mark II couplings on both ends. We got separately applied metal cut levers, front and rear. It's quite a pretty little unit. Alright, I'm set up on the track. I'm just going to enable the lights while this other light is off, just so you can see how dim it is. See that? There's backwards, forwards, there's backwards again. I'm going to hit button 1 to dim it. You can barely notice it when it's dimmed like that. And there we go. Okay, let's get this thing rolling, and I will start showing you just, you know, how weak the weight is in this thing. It's really cute. I love it. It's adorable. However, I wouldn't use it for building up really long trains with it. Trust me, you'll believe me when you see it. And something I forgot to mention is this thing also has really low gears. So first things first, I'm just going to pull in and get that red coal hopper car, or gondola. No problem pulling the gondola car. It's pretty lightweight. So now I'm going to push this load and then take it away. Like the GE70 has no problems pushing a load, but when it tries to pull away a load, it struggles. Oops, not fast enough for the magnet. Now the interesting bit, I'm going to try and couple onto that coal hopper and pull away with 4 cars. This point here, it's a slightly upgrade hill. And we're wheel slipping. Okay, we'll just pull away. A little faster. Nope, not strong enough. So in just a moment, I'm going to have the GE44 come up this very, very, very shallow incline, and you can see it's going to start wheel slipping. Please keep in mind, one of them is a all-metal wheel truck car, and we're wheel slipping, and I'm at 35% power. Up over the hump, no issues, coming down the other side. Now, if I push it, give you guys a example. There it is at 30-35% again. Smooth as butter, no problem. But going up to pull the load. Oh, hang on. Going up to pull the load. See, that's 50%. Get a little smoother there, but it still struggles. So overall, this little switching engine, if you're not doing big trains with it, it can run a little switching yard no problem. However, as you can see, I got mixed plastic and one metal wheel car on this thing. It does slip on inclines, so having anything more than 3 is going to cause issues for it. Now, if you had all metal wheel rolling stock and behind it, it would probably take 4 cars up that little very niche incline no problem. But because it's so light, you know, it's something to think about. Because if you're doing like a really big layout, you're going to want like a heavier engine. This little guy here is good for like a little operation, you know, or a little switching yard. Speaking of switching yard, I'm a little fun myself right now.
Coucou, les rosiers fleurissent, coucou, les rameaux verdissent, coucou, voici le printemps.